Mayfield takes a snap. That's going to do it from Pittsburgh, from Heinz Field. Sit back and watch and listen to this one inside a half minute, and the Browns will not have to snap the ball again. They will beat the Steelers in the opening round of the playoffs on a wonderful, wonderful wild card weekend. They knock off the Steelers 48-37. Kansas City, here we come.
So the Browns beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 48-37 in their first playoff game in 18 years, with Kevin Stefanski watching the game from home in his basement and pacing back and forth. No matter how you slice it, it was all so surreal.
To truly grasp what made this one of the most impressive moments in franchise history is what the team endured in the days leading up to the playoff game. The odds are already stacked against the Browns going on the road to Pittsburgh and playing in their first playoff game in nearly a generation. And then COVID-19 hit the team as hard as it had all season long. Namely, it takes out Kevin Stefanski, the head coach, and a number of coaches on the staff leading into the game. Mike Prefer, the special teams coordinator, was on the sidelines leading the way, and the Browns had a number of players who hadn't seen much playing time all season long suddenly thrust into huge roles in the biggest game that this franchise had seen in 25 plus years.
Most of us have been waiting for this our whole lives, man.
Everybody will remember where they were when they found out that Bitonio and Stefanski were out. You're going to remember where you were. I also think you're lying if at that point you just didn't have that initial thought, well, it's over. Except it wasn't.
And the snap goes high over the head of Big Ben, all the way back to the 2, to the 1, and the Browns have it in the end zone, and they dive on the ball and recover it for a touchdown! Carl Joseph's got it in the end zone, a touchdown!
Seconds into the game, Maurkice Pouncey sails that snap right over Ben Roethlisberger's head. The Browns score, and they were off to the races.
I wasn't even comfortable at the end of the first quarter. I just thought, knowing everything that's happened between Cleveland and Pittsburgh over the years, there's still a ton of time here. But then you get that one touchdown where Nick Chubb blasts 40 yards into the end zone to really put Cleveland ahead for good. And I just felt something in my heart because it had been so long.
And the final result, 48-37. As you look back and reflect on it, it was a grand triumph and an unbelievable night in Pittsburgh that was seen by so few in Pittsburgh, but was watched by millions of Browns fans who'd been waiting so long for a victory like